This? No? Where is it? Why is it in there? Okay, now I need to think. Wait. That's fine. Okay, I'll move it up by... No, by the factor. Yeah. There we go. Why is it not perfectly aligning though? Yes, GeoNodes is very nice for scattering. Gives you a lot of control. It's much more precise than the old way of scattering with particles, which was also nice for what it was, but GeoNodes is a bit nicer. Just rotate this as well. But I'm not 100% sure where there's an offset. Ah, where did I create this offset? Here. Let's not do that. Let's keep it like this. The base needs to be a little bit thicker. Maybe a taller. Kind of like that. And for this nightmare, I'm just going to use a Boolean, because I don't want the intersections to stay. So instead of join, let's do a Boolean operation. And it's going to be union. There you go. Clean topology. No cheese November. Well, we felt that yesterday, 2 days ago already. There was plenty of cheese involved with the pizza. Okay, is this going to... this? I think I'll also make it a little bit wider at the bottom, which is this. Actually, let's add some parameters so later on we don't lose what's actually important. So this is the base width. This was the height. Yeah. Good enough for now. And this is the top. I didn't actually increase it. Let's go for this. And then also thicken this up. I'll just use the same parameter and scale it up, down. Beautiful. Oh, Well, do I fix this? I wasn't really planning on making more of a kind of a clock tower windmill. It doesn't really bother me that much. I think I'll just keep it as it is. This is fine. Okay. Then top needs to be a little bit more detailed. There's going to be another cylinder. Actually, I don't want to include this stuff in the Boolean operation. So I think instead of putting this all on here, I will just do it afterwards. So another cylinder joined together with this. There we go. There it is. Okay, this should also then take the same transformation, so it's at the correct height. Oh. Oh yeah, this is the scale. Wrong vector. There we go. And then an additional transformation. Hello? Like this, kind of. Are there even windmills that are smaller at the base? Well, I'm not an architect. I would assume it's not the most physically integral type of building when it's thinner at the base. But there might be. Will using GeoNodes increase RAM usage, or will it be the same as if we're modeled traditionally? As far as I know, it shouldn't increase the RAM usage, as long as whatever you're doing in between the beginning and the end is not blowing up the RAM. Because it will still have to go through all the calculations, right? But if what it ends up with is the same as if you'd just done that thing by hand, then it shouldn't increase the RAM usage. But yeah, you could like scatter billions and billions of points and then throw away 99% of them. It's still going to calculate all these points. So keep that in mind. It's not about the final result only, it's also about every single step in between. Which is why huge node graphs just take a while to be evaluated, because there's so much stuff that needs to be calculated in between. I think that bug where you drag select, yeah, I think it's when you start dragging from a value that's already 1, already 0, and you type in 0, it doesn't change. And here, if I type in 1 again, oh, it works. It's very specific for a bug. Yeah, I gotta report that. Might have to fix that later. It would be great if you can just do it, but otherwise I'll just report it and hope that somebody picks it up at some point. Should apply the scale to the roof. Not sure what you mean by that. I don't know to apply any scale. This is all just one object. But yeah, the basic shape is just going to be this, I think. I'll just move on to the actual rotor in the front. And for that, we're going to make some nice rotational array kind of thing, which is something that people have been asking for years and years for the Blender array modifier. But now that we have geometry nodes, we don't need that stuff. We can just make a circle. Well, I haven't really tried it before, but I'm sure it'll work fine. Make a circle. Maybe I'll just create one blade of the rotor before, to just have something to actually array. Okay. Let's make it a very, very simple thing. Probably a grid. By the way, I think something that's probably going a little bit unnoticed is that the Node Wrangler shortcut for previewing something has changed for geometry nodes. So in shader nodes, it's Control-Shift-Click to connect anything to the output. And now we have this viewer node here, which at some point for geometry nodes is going to be able to preview anything you click on in the viewport, and also preview a field you can plug in here. It only, right now it only works for the spreadsheet. That's not incredibly useful, but sometimes it is useful. But yeah, later on it's going to be the main thing to preview stuff all over the node tree when those features are actually implemented. But the functionality of the Node Wrangler to